Alrighty, let's move on to the Titans game. Why did we move the Titans into the number one spot this week? Well, we're talking about game-winning drives, game-tying drives, and then winning drives in overtime. So we're just going to focus on these last two drives of the Titans. What is going on when you're down and, you're down 36-29 and you only have so much time? Can this team engineer game-winning drives, put it into overtime, and let's see how they work? I mean, they took it down. They won the toss, took it down, and scored a touchdown. Didn't even have to put the defense on the field. So absolutely love everything about this Titans team. Now let's watch it and see what we get here. So here we go. Fourth quarter touchdown drive starting at 1:45. We'll watch that entire drive, and then we'll watch the entire overtime drive. Want to see Derrick Henry, want to see Ryan Tannehill. Just both worked so well together and come out of here 5-0 and the best team in my opinion, because this Texans team is they're established now. This is like a 1-1 team off their kind of coach reset. So here we go. All right, their first play, nothing great, obviously. This was Ryan Tannehill being pressured and him barely getting the ball away. That's dangerous territory. Luckily for him, it's counted as an incompletion, not a fumble, not anything like that. So well done to Ryan Tannehill to just have the knowledge to know that, we can't take a sack here. We've got to stop the clock. I'll throw this ball incomplete, but to a receiver, so it's nowhere near intentional grounding. Stops the clock. Everything is hunky-dory here in Tennessee. So here we go, 2nd and 10, just trying to build some momentum early in this drive, and look at that tight throw over the middle to who else? Who is that? No, Humphries. Oh, I thought that was somebody else for a second. But it's Adam Humphries. Nice little slot receiver there. And great tight throw there by Ryan Tannehill. Picks up the first. New sets of downs here. Once again, just a nice little out pass to Adam Humphries, 5 yards. Not doing, just taking what the defense gives you. Most of the time that works. But, sometimes you have to start opening it up some point. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Ryan Tannehill stands strong all day to get the ball there, and it works. 5 yards, nothing. Tennessee or Houston is playing back a little bit, not pressing anything. Once again, just dump it off to your tight end and let the magic work. Picked up a ton of yards there. Driving the ball, 43 seconds left, 1 timeout. Everything is kosher here in Tennessee. They're all cool, calm, collected. Is that going to be caught? It is caught, but it's inbounds, and they take a timeout. Very well done. By Vrabel, Mike Vrabel there. Great coach, one of the best coaches in the league. Well done to take the time out at that point. I would have done the same thing. While I was watching this game live, I was like, hey, I know you got to call the timeout in that situation, and they do. So great call there. Now they're at the 25, 36 seconds left. I mean, you could still, really everything is still in play here. No real big time constraints, 36 seconds, and you're, already basically in the red zone. So, yeah, that ball over the middle, that's a good pass, and it's tight. It's a tight throw to make, and Ryan Tannehill puts it right on the money, so that accuracy is great. Now with 25 seconds left, they spike it here or they run a play. They get a timeout by Houston. Alrighty, so Ryan Tannehill in the red zone. With 23 seconds left, he doesn't turn the ball over in this area, folks. A nice little dump off. Let's just pick it up. I mean, we've got the time. We can just run up and spike it. We're only going 10 yards down the field. There's only 20 yards of the field left, so nobody's, down 50 yards. They have to kind of hustle all the way back, and they don't even spike it. They just take the play, and Ryan Tannehill takes a one-on-one matchup with maybe his best receiver and just goes with it. Look at this. Just a great ball. Just a great ball. Maybe it's deflected if the defender plays it, but you go to your best receiver. This is what he's there for. Corner end zone, touchdown pass, game time, game on the line, game-winning drive, no time really left on the clock. You love to see A.J. Brown, their best receiver. So here we go. We'll get a better angle of this ball. Maybe a little it's just a good ball. It's a good 50-50 ball. Outside. Maybe you could throw it a little bit higher because, A.J. Brown is tall. I think he's like 6'2". So you could throw it a little higher. But, the defender didn't get his head around, and it's just an easy grab. That's a great one-on-one ball. You trust your best receiver. He did kind of get up. So maybe, that's a good ball. This is a good ball by Ryan Tannehill, truthfully. Yes, I'm definitely behind it. Well done. So what a drive there by Ryan Tannehill, the dink and dunk down the field, and then when you've got your chance, you take your chances. Just great communication by the coach and the team to know, hey, we've got 36 seconds, not a lot of field to work with, but we can still throw it in the middle of the field. No worries. We can clock it. No big deal. We don't really have that many yards to go. We've got, 22 yards to go, and we've got 36 seconds. So that's just great communication. Great job by Vrabel to take the timeout. Great job by him to communicate all this information, these game time circumstances, real life simulation circumstances. I can't think of the right phrase I wanted to say that, but that's perfect. This is what you want to see from a head coach. This is what I want to see from a leader quarterback, relaying all this information, making sure everybody's on the same page, and that's why this Titans team is so freaking good. They're so well coached, truthfully. So that's the game tying drive. Now let's watch the game-winning drive. They get the ball in overtime, and they say, just hold on, because we're going to take this all the way to the bank. Defense, you can, get on, you can go home now. We've got it from here. So now they've got 10 minutes left. They're not hurried anymore. They can start using Derrick Henry a little more. 2 yards there on the first run, but that's what Derrick Henry does. He's punishing you. He's a physical running back. He wants to punch you in the mouth. Then they go here, and he picks up a ton of yards. Now look at the sheer speed, folks. He's got everything. The moves, the quickness, the agility, the speed, the strength. It's all there by Derrick Henry, folks. What a play there. Nobody covers him in the flats. What is that? I would be double-teaming Derrick Henry, and I would be pressing Ryan Tannehill every play. That's their main focus. So just a great, maybe we get a better sense of speed on this replay. Well done by Tannehill, just to throw it to him. He's got all this room to work, and look at him take it. Look at him go. The speed is truly killer. Wow. You got to marvel when you watch this man work, truthfully. Alrighty, here we go. He's out, but they still run the ball, and look at him go. The backup running back is even good, right? Gets him down inside the 10. That may be inside the 5, to be honest. Inside the 10. Now we get Derrick Henry. Hang on, we got to replay this. Derrick Henry's back in the game. Nice little reverse here. Got stopped there. Tries to run it all the way back. He knows he's got the speed. It's a good tackle there to wrap him up, but he still was able to make 3 yards out of that kind of busted play? 2-3 yards. Alrighty, here we go. Once again, Derrick Henry is out of the game, unfortunate. But they go to their backup running back, and he's picks up about 2 or 3. All right, 3rd and goal here. Ryan Tannehill is lined up at receiver, and Derrick Henry is going to take the direct snap. A little Wildcat here for the win. Do they win off Wildcat? It's Derrick Henry, and look at, folks. This is Derrick Henry with 5 yards, heads of steam. Look at this man. Just bully his way. There's nobody stopping this man. He's got a running start. I would be running the opposite direction. So what a play call there by Mike Vrabel. Wildcat, I don't think they ran it the entire game, so it's catching the Texans off guard. You're putting the ball basically in your best player. I would put Derrick Henry over Ryan Tannehill in who's the best player of the Titans. Derrick Henry, I mean, you're giving this man so much momentum. It's like a train, folks. Would you rather get hit by a train, taking off, 1 inch, or, having a mile head start to run into you? So, well done by the Titans. I'm absolutely in love. They put up 42 points again. They put up the points again. They put up the yards. They showed the adversity. They overcame it. They won in overtime. Tannehill was on fire. Derrick Henry was on fire. Fantastic job by Mike Vrabel as well. I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter or, the media where, he ended up calling, or he intentionally put 12 men on the field to stop the clock. I mean, just genius play, truthfully. So well done all around by the Titans, and that's why they are the number 1 team. I put them over Seattle in our power rankings, and I think I'm fine with it. I think I'm fine. So well done by the Titans. Absolutely love them. I do believe they have the Steelers this week. Is that right? So that's gonna be a good game. Let me check that real quick. Because that's really gonna That's going to be one of the best games to watch, I think, honestly. My number 3 team going against my number 1 team. Hopefully it's not a blowout, so we don't have to really move any of these teams down. Yeah, Steelers and Titans, man, oh man. 1 o'clock game? That's a 1 o'clock game? Come on, what is going on there? That needs to be prime time, baby. That needs to be Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, or, like the 4 o'clock game that's on national TV. Wow, we get kind of, we getting kind of screwed with this one. 1 o'clock game? I don't like it. That's a marquee matchup.